Okay, so I'm gonna be making quesadillas. So first I started off, I bought chicken tenderloins. You could also use chicken breasts, but it works either way. And then I cut it up into, over here, you have like the extra fat that's not needed. So I cut that off.
Okay, let me just get a shot of that. Okay, so you cut it into little chunks?
Yeah, little small chunks, but that over there is extra fat. Here
okay.
Are the small chunks of chicken, of the chicken tenderloin I cut up. And I put it all in one bowl. And then I went and got the seasoning for... People use different seasonings, but I don't want it too salty. And I use McCormick, of course, ground black pepper. And I use Signature Kitchen's onion powder.
Okay.
Then I use McCormick paprika and McCormick garlic powder.
Okay.
And Morton kosher salt.
Oh, okay.
And then I mix it all together.
All right.
And then I oiled down my pan. You could put.
So what kind of oil did you use? Does it matter or?
No, it doesn't matter. You can use vegetable oil, peanut oil, ham. Doesn't matter. Okay. And then we're waiting for the pan to heat up. It shouldn't take that long. Whatever temperature is fine with you.
So first you're gonna put the chicken mixture in there first? Okay.
I'll do that first. Then take a spoon or a spatula. Or mini fork. It doesn't really matter. And then space it out together. And then you're just gonna let it cook.
Okay. So you just let it down. How do you know your chicken's done all the way through? I mean, I know sometimes you know, when you're frying chicken, you want to make sure that it's done all the way. You know.
But for these, they're like really small, and if you when they get really done, they get really white. And then sometimes when they're not done, you're still kind of pink, and you can tell. You can even taste it to make sure, but be careful on that in case you don't know what you're doing. You might mess around and eat raw meat, but yeah. Because it's like a dark pinkish color, a salmon color.
Okay.
And then it turns white.
So, Kamerin, what are you, you're still in high school?
Yes, I am. So I go to Atherton High School in Columbia, Maryland.
Okay.
Good school. You should go.
You should go.
Well, I recommend it for your children.
Okay, so you're a junior this year?
Yes, I am.
Wow. So have you been cooking for very long?
I started cooking when I was 8. I'm 16 now. And I used to help my mom. I remember the first time I cooked, it was on Mother's Day. And I wanted to do something, and I had no money. So I made chicken Alfredo.
Why do I feel like I remember this?
I made chicken
Alfredo. Like I remember
it was
this.
in the hotel.
Yeah, that's
I
what
made
it is.
chicken Alfredo and I made fruit salad. But I've been doing little things, and I help my mom cook in the kitchen sometimes.
Mostly me.
Yeah.
Mostly me.
Yeah. My sister got it. And my mom's she like her stuff a certain order, certain way, so I just let her be. But I help when she asks me to. But only do little stuff, just little.
Yeah. But I know sometimes you've cooked dinner for us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can make the normal typical meals like spaghetti.
Chicken. You made your chicken pretty good. Your fried chicken.
I can make chicken. And I can make it's like a hamburger, with gravy on top and you eat it with rice. I can make that pretty good. But in breakfast food, I can make that really good.
Okay. Okay, we've got an addition to our. Okay.
For real, Nico?
Nico is joining us.
And that pacifier came out.
You want to get down? Kamerin, what are you getting ready to do now?
Oh, right now, since the pan is drying out, I'm putting this in a little bit of oil just a little. It's signature kitchen
Okay.
vegetable oil. Find it at your nearest Safeway.
All right. You put your plug in for Safeway because you're working at Safeway.
You already know, everything came from Safeway.
You're working at Safeway.
Come here, Nico. Come here, Nico.
You're gonna be Depends on how comfortable you are. You can turn the temperature up a little bit more.
Okay. So would you recommend this for, I guess for...
Kids.
How many people would you think?
Tortillas, they make, yeah, tortillas too. It depends on the value pack you get. Some come with 6, some come with 8, and some come with 10.
Okay.
And for ones that are this size, these are like really big. You can get 3 quesadillas out of each. So if you cut this up into all 10 of these into 3, you'll have 30. So it will feed, because not a lot of people just get full on quesadillas. They eat other stuff with it. So it'll feed a good 4 to 6 people. The most, I think. Because in my family, they don't really eat a lot of quesadillas.
Okay.
See, as you can tell now,
Very delicious.
Oh,
as you can tell now, you see the pink color and then you see it turning white.
Let me zoom in a little bit more on that.
Then as you go, you might want to put in a little bit more seasoning once it becomes done enough for you to taste. Start off with less. But some of the seasoning just comes to the bottom and you put oil in it.
Okay.
No, because that's what you're doing.
That's cooking pretty well.
I really like how this is going. It's really nice.
What do you mean? Like the whole thing in general?
I think just being, you're cooking, you're not doing anything fancy.
Really
You're
easy,
cooking something that you're giving all the ingredients. Somebody who can't cook, such as myself, I think I could follow your recipe. You know, I think I could follow it. It's not, my problem is seasoning.
That's my problem too.
That's one of my problems.
That's my problem too. So I start off with less. I start off with less. So then as I go, I'll put more in. So it won't be too salty. But sometimes
when you
I can be a little heavy-handed. And I over-season my food. So I try my hardest not to do that.
Yeah, I had to start out with less too. When I was growing up, my dad hated anything seasoned. He just liked pepper and salt. And then when I got older, I had to learn how to more that. And then we can make Jaden next. Hi. Oh, I'm telling.
Okay, so when, like I showed you just recently, how the chicken was white, but you can still see a pink tint. That is when you want to start putting your onions in and mixing it all together. so the chicken can get a little bit more flavor, and then your quesadillas won't be so well. Your quesadilla will have more crunchiness and like more balance to it. Okay.
Because you don't want
And
me.
now I'm putting in smoked paprika, just a little bit more. You can get this at your at your nearest Amish market.
So I know you and your mom go to the Amish market a lot to get different things.
They have all different types of fresh seasonings and fresh leaves like peppermint, basil, parsley. You can find it at your nearest grocery store, but it seems like those are the best.
So how much of that are you using actually?
I did 3 sprinkles. Like sprinkles from my fingers.
Okay. So you're making the rice now? Which, of course, everybody should know how to make rice.
Xanaran Spanish rice. Some people make it from scratch.
Do know how.
But we make it from scratch. Woo!
But we making this nice little box.
You'll show us, right?
Ain't nothing wrong with the box.
We making this nice lovely box. I purchased that in my nearest Safeway.
Okay.
Like, but you can get it at any store.
The only thing you should buy box is macaroni and cheese.
So you're just putting it in the saucepan?
Yep, and then I'm gonna put it on.
And some water?
Yeah, and then I'm gonna put it the temperature in between low and medium.
On like medium heat or?
Between
Hmm?
both of them.
Sounds.
A medium heat?
Yeah. Okay, so now I heated up my not new, but my saucepan again. And then I put I spreaded a little butter. I didn't cut up the butter and just stick it in there because you don't want your tortilla too greasy. So just stick the butter and went like this inside the pan. So it should be ready. So now have your onions, chicken, and take your tortilla. I'm gonna take your tortilla, put it on your plate.
Hold on, almost
I
done.
think I'm just gonna get a little closer.
Okay. Here. Some of the meat may fall out just a little bit. Just a little bit. That's okay, because you know, everybody makes mistakes.
Stop.
I'm gonna fold it. Try to pinch the corners. You don't really have to pinch the corners, but for me, I find it easier because they kind of stick together when I try to pick it up.
And you already flipped the other one?
Yes.
Get the ball, thank you. Get the ball.
Go get the ball.
Oh, okay.
Get the ball.
And you might want to
The
flip
ball's
it,
right there.
depending on how high your heat is. You can flip it once or twice, and also depending on how dark you want your tortilla.
Yeah, because everything is cooked already.
Yeah, so it doesn't really have to. You just want your tortillas to have a little crunch to it.
And your cheese.
Well, it don't have to have a crunch, but a little warm.
And your cheese will be melted.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a little plate. Well, no, I have a lot of tortillas. So. Might want to take a little saucepan. I mean, not a saucepan. A miniature bowl. So you can put it in. This is just about right.
What, to put them in?
Yeah, because once you cut them up, you're gonna have somewhere to put them in. You can't put them in a bowl again.
Okay.
And I'm gonna check this one, see if I need to flip it again. See how some of the chicken's coming out. How many do I get it flipped one more time? But it really doesn't have to be in there for long.
Because everything's already done anyway. You just really melting the cheese and kind of browning the
Then you can take your handy
round
dandy,
things.
handy dandy pizza cutter. You can use a pizza cutter or a knife. I like the pizza cutter. It's kind of fun.
So you're gonna cut them in half.
Nope.
Oh, you're gonna cut them in like triangles.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'm not so good at cutting.
Okay.
So sometimes they be like triangles, and sometimes they be like circular at the top and square at the bottom. But once it's finished, it should be all held together. You don't have to worry about it falling apart.
Oh wow.
And here's how it looks.
Oh, that looks good.
Then, let me put the other one in the saucepan.
You picked it up and put with it.
I mean, in the skillet, not the sauce.
No.
So you really don't use a whole lot of oil. Just maybe to cover the bottom of the pan, or
Yeah, that's good. And then cut. And you have your little.
Let's make your queso.
Wait, I'm not finished.
Oh, you're not done? Oh, okay.
This one is probably really gooey, and you can see the
Oh, I
cheese.
want to try these.
Me too.
wow. Ooh.
Kind of hot. Try these. You want to try these, Jan? Want to try these?
I'll try it in a minute. Make sure I get.
It's hot, Jaden.
Taste. It's hot. Let's go.
Be careful, it's really hot. And then I'm gonna cut the rest.
Okay. So you're just cutting them up into like little triangles, or okay. So you can just pick them up and eat it
Yeah.
without everything falling.
And that makes it really easy.
That is good though. That's real tasty.
So. Ooh, what?
Learn from Taco Bell.
Yo quiero Taco Bell.
Did you want to try a piece?
Yeah, I do.
It's really good, Peaches.
It should be. It shouldn't be as hot now.
Like it?
Now, quesadillas is the only Mexican food, that and fajitas. I've never tasted enchiladas.
We about to sample them now. And then
I have enough for one more. And we're done.
Mmm. Delicious.
good.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.